Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley and welcome to the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. I'm very excited to have Joe Ridling with Ridling Pest Control on the show today. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you, Stephen.
And if you own a home, you're going to deal with pests, bugs, spiders, roaches, termites. That just comes with home ownership. And so I want to bring Joe on the show today to just talk about some things. First of all, do you mind giving us a real quick explanation of a termite and why we should have termite treatments? Because they can truly destroy a home. And when they destroy a home or parts of a home, you can't call you a homeowner's insurance because that's not a disaster type coverage. So tell me about a termite and tell me why we need to keep our homes treated.
Sure. In this area, Stephen, the Carolinas, especially South Carolina, we deal with the native subterranean termite. And termites are the only bug that we know of that eats wood.
Yeah.
There are other bugs that'll tunnel through wood and damage it, but termites will actually eat the wood.
And the circle of life is in the forest. When a tree falls, termites eat the tree.
Right.
So there's a purpose to them.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
They eat your house too.
They can, yeah, if it goes undetected, absolutely. And we've run into a situation, I've seen it where termites have been under houses that were 2 years old. I've seen houses that have had over $10,000 worth of damage because of termites. A termite inspection is really the first step in detecting any type of termite in the area. Absolutely.
And when your house was built, it probably was treated. And years ago, that treatment lasted longer. It was a stronger poison. And now you need to get it retreated periodically, correct?
Yes. Yeah, a lot of our pesticides now are more people friendly, a lot safer than they used to be. Typical termite treatment using the chemicals we use will last anywhere from 10 to 12 years roughly. And that's good enough to keep any type of termite out of your house for all that time.
Absolutely. Let me just say, in selling about 9,000 homes in the area, I've had homes with $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 worth of termite treatment, and the homeowner had no signs of it. I've had a home on the market where a picture fell off the wall because the termites had eaten the wood behind the picture and the picture fell. So it's very important to be under a contract where you take the liability off of the homeowner. And tell me about a termite contract.
Sure. Well, the first thing we do is after we do the inspection, if we detect or don't detect termites, if we want to proceed with the termite treatment, we'll go in there and actually treat the house. That's the only way we can guarantee you don't get termites. Right. We'll do a chemical treatment around the house, basically put a barrier in the ground so if termites pass through it, it'll kill them off so they don't get into the home. And that termite treatment is renewable every year, like I said, up to 10 years.
Absolutely. Let me give you a tip. If you're storing things in your crawl space, untreated wood, that is a buffet to welcome the termites into the home. Is that correct?
It is. I don't know how many times we've done termite inspections for real estate closings, found no termites in the house, but under the house we'll find either cardboard boxes or spare wood, any type of cellulose material Absolutely. That termites are in, and we have to write that up as a termite
Absolutely.
infestation.
So a lot of us, including myself, store things under our home. If it's wood-based, don't do it. It's not worth the damage. There's been homes that have to be a tent put over them to treat. There's been homes that have been torn down due to termites and with no insurance coverage. So every property I own stays under a termite bond, and I definitely think you should do that. So summer's here. What are the biggest pest problems in the summer, Joe?
Well, we've had a brutal summer with heat, Stephen, and obviously, bugs like people need water to survive. So a lot of bugs, particularly ants, will get into homes. And a lot of people, worry about, sweets and other type of stored grains that bugs will get into, but most times they're just looking for water. Yeah. So ants have been big this summer. We've also used what we call palmetto bugs, American roaches, spiders, house centipedes. Just about any type of pest that needs any type of water will find its way into a home on a hot summer.
So the best thing on a periodically basis, have those treated around the house too.
Yeah, we recommend a general pest control spray. Something like that is spraying inside and outside the building. And what that does is it puts a barrier around the house that'll protect you against just about any crawling insect.
Absolutely. The winter's coming, fall will be here before we know it. That brings a different type of pest in the home looking for warmth.
Right. Yeah. A lot of times we find, people in the fall, the bugs will shift depending on how the weather is, but we also find rodents getting into houses. Mice look for warm places to nest over the winter, and with mice, sometimes you get snakes following mice, and there's not many people who like mice or snakes.
No. Bat droppings are toxic. I've had homes and they've had a bat in the attic, and the bat wasn't the problem. It's their bat droppings. Why are bat droppings so toxic?
Yeah, bats are very good, beneficial actually.
They eat
bats,
mosquitoes, don't they?
Yeah, they eat about 10 times their weight in mosquitoes every week, and Bats are great to have around. The only thing is if they do nest in the house, and a lot of times we find them in the louver vents or something like that, they do drop their guano in the attic. And bat guano is toxic because of all the bugs they eat. Oh. And once it gets dried out, it can become airborne and become a health hazard. Sometimes we have, as you see, home inspectors who will note that, and it would have to be taken care of. But we do bat remedial work and bat extraction.
So if you're not under a termite bond, if you want your house treated for normal bugs, winter's coming, if you don't like mice and snakes or bats, Joe Ridling is the person to call. Joe, tell folks how to reach you at Ridling Pest Control if they want you to come out and take a look at their home.
That's great. Yes, they can be reached. I can be reached at Ridling Pest Control at yahoo.com, which is my email address. Also, the phone number locally is 803-324-BUGS, which is 2847.
Great. I've known Joe for a long time, and he's definitely treated all my properties, and you do a great job. Thanks. And thanks for being our, for lack of a better word, bug expert on the show today. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777 or send us an email at ask@makeitlocal.com. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.